Let's get it started. What's up? What do you do? I love God. How about you? Y'all, welcome to Understanding to Understand, baby, because it's time for us to get an understanding on what God wants to do with us. What's our purpose here on life? Okay, what's our assignment? It's time to tap into the source and let's get some understanding. Y'all, I'm so excited to be back. It feels like forever. It really does. It feels like forever. It feels like that I ain't been out here talking out in a good little minute since last year. And it has so happy New Year to everyone. As you can see, we are approaching Valentine's Day. Peep the Valentine's tree. Y'all feeling it? Or whatever. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this thing rolling and let's get started. Today's gonna be a little bit different, just a little bit, not much. I'm gonna still try to keep going the same, keep everything going the same, but it'll be a little different. Okay. All right, y'all. Shout out before we start. Y'all see the shadow? We learning some stuff. We got some new equipment. Super excited about that. So grateful. Shout out to my first lady. She gonna be mad that I did this, but I mean, honey, when you invest in me, first I already gave God the glory. I already thanked him, gave him a shout out. But now it's time to show you some glory, sis. Yes, so thank you so much. I love you so big, so big, so big. Alright, so let's keep this thing going. Alright, so let's start off with our intro. We already did the intro, and let's go ahead and pray and thank God for something. Alright. Lord, thank you for this day. Thank you for letting me be able to come back one more time, at least one more time, to tap into the source, into your source, because you are the source with your people, Lord. Lord, I ask that whoever needs to see this video, that they see it. Even on happenstance, accident, whatever situation that it is, Lord, let them be able to see this video and let it touch them in a different way, a way that they know that it's only from you. Lord, I ask that you just saturate this place one more again for me, and let me be able to hear you. Let me be able to feel you, and because I already know that you're here, Lord. I already know. Lord, I ask that you just help me today with the flow of the words. Help me to say, reduce me, increase you, enhance you. Give me a God enhancement. That's what I need. I need a spiritual enhancement right now on this video, and just let today just be amazing. Let me be able to say everything that I need to say, and stuff that you don't even want me to say, Lord, I ask that you block it out, I don't say it. This is my prayer. Thank you, Lord. Amen. Amen. I hope y'all, that was good. It was good because God gave it to me. Alright, so let's move on. One thing that I want to thank God for, y'all, is his blocking mechanisms. Okay? That's what I want to thank God for. Y'all not going to understand, but stay tuned. We're going to get into it. Okay? And we're going to get more in depth with it in a minute. Pete the shirt, he said he did what? He did what? He rose. Good pray on my life. Jesus rose. Lord, thank you. That's another thing I thank you for. Thank you for allowing Jesus to get up. Thank you. Because if Jesus didn't get up, we'll still be down to you. But baby, even on our hardest days, just like he rose, baby, just like he rose, we gotta rise up too. Rise up and push again. Rise up and keep going, because why not? Y'all see how God has set some things up. Y'all see these roses? I didn't even put two and two together. I just threw on my shirt because I haven't worn it in a long time. But the Lord knew. He knew. There's that's a word for somebody today. Somebody needs to rise up above everything that you're dealing with. Rise up above everything. Everything that is bothering you, everything that's just rise up. Rise up. He gave us another chance to do it again. Let me stay on task because baby, I can take it down. I can take it way left and it'd be hard to come back right. Alright. But the Lord. Okay. Here we go. Let's move on. So that was that. go and tap into what's your favorite. So today, as you see, hello everyone, it's me. I am your special guest today. We don't have one today, but I'll tell you, y'all, my favorite. So today we're gonna do who's my favorite gospel singer right now, and it has to go out to my girl Corinne Hawthorne. Baby, when I tell you, be snapping on those verses, honey, and you be speaking to me, and he be speaking to me, and all of that. We one and one, Steve. We one and one. Because yeah, when I tell y'all, when I listen to her songs, I just be. I be giving, okay? Baby, stop it, stop it. But yes, that's my girl. I love, love, love all of her songs. Every last one, they turn me up. She ain't the only one, but in today's time, we just gonna stick with her because lately I've been bumping your radio on Pandora, sis, because you got the hits, and on YouTube. Alright, moving on. Igor, Lord, Dina. I got questions and Lord, do I need answers. So today, everybody take some time, go get your jar and go get your pen and paper, pencil and paper, color pencil, marker, crayon. Whatever it is that you need to write on, whatever it is that's closest to your reach, go ahead and grab that and we're gonna go ahead and get this writing done. Okay. Alright, so take this time. Y'all know what to do. Write something, a question that you have for God, something that's been concerning you, and you just want to give it to Him. You're going to cast our cares upon Him, and He'll take care of every one of our needs, okay? The Lord will take care of you. Alright. So take your time, go ahead. While I write that. Okay? Got my jar. My anointed jar. Make sure y'all pray over your jars and anoint them. Okay? So you want speedy answers, okay? And I have not opened this. This has Nisha's, mine, Kelsey's, another one of mine on here. So, yes. All I do is in here, I mean, all their questions and concerns that they had to talk to God, okay? And my question was so broad, y'all. I'm kind of scared because I should have made it. No, Lord does not give you the spirit of fear, but power, love, and a sound mind. All right? I'm not scared. But I just asked a very broad question. Very, very broad. But we just gonna leave that to God because His grace is sufficient. All right, here we go. So, y'all, so moving on, we are on to our very next segment, and that is our topic, y'all. It is so crazy how this became my topic for today because I'm just gonna be honest with you. This is a place of transparency. I tell y'all this all the time. I have been procrastinating because I ain't gonna say that I'm gonna tell. I ain't gonna say that, but I'm gonna tell. Okay, and it's been a strange week. I'm not gonna say rough because it hasn't been rough. I've been chillaxing, big chill. Okay, but I say it's been rough. I'm not gonna say it's been rough. It's been strange. It's been a strange week because I was convicted over the weekend, and yeah, we just gonna leave it at that. And I kept pushing off, kept procrastinating on making this video. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna have to go ahead and do it. Like, just go ahead and do it, girl. Chill. It's okay. Okay, so today's topic is my heart's telling me no, but my mind is telling me yes. Temptation, baby. Temptation, baby, is nothing to be played with. Do you hear what I'm saying? Do you say what I'm hearing? No, but for real, y'all. Today's topic is temptation. Oh my goodness. If I'm gonna be completely honest, people don't speak on temptation enough. Like, people don't break it down. Like, there's so many ways that we can be tempted. So many ways that we can be tempted. Like, we can be tempted in going to get seconds on your food. We can be tempted in going to stores that we don't need to be in. We can be tempted to buy stuff we don't need to buy. Be around people and chill with people and kick it with people and see people that we don't need to see. We can be tempted of laying in the bed a little bit longer. We can be tempted. Like, when I tell you the spectrum for temptation is so wide, like wide, it is just out of control if you ask me. If you ask me, I feel like I know for a fact temptation is what caused sin. Temptation is, I'm not going to say that with a question mark on the end, I'm going to say it firmly. Temptation is what caused sin, okay? Because let's just go back to Adam and Eve. Let's just take it back to our very fine ancestors. Like, that's where it started. All it take, y'all. Y'all remember that mustard seed I got on here to show y'all? Baby, all it take is a mustard seed of temptation to make somebody second guess what they was gonna do. Like, ooh, yeah, it's just crazy because, like I said, I was convicted because I fell to temptation this weekend last weekend, and it's so crazy because God wasn't going for it. God was not going for it at all, y'all. It's just crazy. I don't know. It's just so crazy to me, but yeah. So yeah, we just gonna say it because, oh my goodness, my God. Alright, so let's move on with these topic questions real quick. And y'all know me, I'm gonna get on topic and we gonna go in depth with these questions and whatever y'all heard my prayer, I asked God to help me flow and that's what He gonna do. So let's get to it, okay? Alright, number one, when do things become a temptation? That's the first question. When do things become a temptation? I say things for me. I'm speaking for myself, and this may register and make so much sense with y'all too. Hopefully it does, because God give me words. It become a temptation for me when I know I shouldn't do it, but I want to so bad. I'm tempted. I know I shouldn't do it, but ooh, I want to. I know I shouldn't do it, but it ain't gonna hurt this time. I know I shouldn't do it, but hurts. I know I shouldn't do it, but is it really gonna be that bad? Is it really gonna be that bad? I know I shouldn't do it, but he did it. I know I shouldn't do it, but that's temptation. That's when something becomes temptation. When you have to second guess yourself, when your conscience starts talking to you and saying, don't. Like, if you just don't do it. Just don't do it. Like, I found out that, we'll get there. Let me say about it. Okay, my next question was, what do you do when faced with a temptation? What do you do when you're faced with temptation? Literally, the only thing you can do is talk to God to get you out of that temptation. Like, I don't have the answer. That's the best answer that I have. I do have the answer. This is just the answer that I have. And I ain't got nothing to say for it because, baby, don't nothing help me get out of temptation but hearing God's voice. I promise you, for a fact. Like, baby, soon as I try to, soon as I am tempted with something, God steps right on in, and He makes sure. I'm almost certain. If you have discernment and you are aware of your temptations, things that tempt you, people who tempt, people who tempt you. If you are aware of these things, I 100% satisfaction guarantee that you won't no return. 100% satisfaction guarantee that you will hear God's voice in that moment of temptation, especially if you know you're being tempted. Okay? Because here's a scenario. It's holiday season. You got all these desserts in the house. Okay? We just gonna use the desserts. Because everybody, if you don't follow, if you don't, dessert person, then let's go with a piece of chicken. Okay? 5 pieces of chicken. Maybe you don't eat fried foods. Maybe it's baked. Ooh, let's go fish. 5 pieces of fish, baby. I just did it the other day. I'm gonna talk about me so y'all can get mad and feel no type of way. Okay, that's like I said. So I'll be listening. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna talk about myself. But remember, this might be not for y'all to go spread. Not spread. No, seriously. Alright, anyway. So let's take a piece of fish for instance. Crispy, fried to perfection. Oh my goodness. And you full. I ain't gonna say you just stuffed, but you good. Like you have craved your hunger. You know what I'm saying? Everything's going great. The meal was good, but they just pulled some more chicken. I mean, fresh fried fish up at the grease. You had fish fry. And I just pulled some more about the grease. You ain't got nothing else to do today. You just sitting around. You gonna kick back later, chill. But I want this piece of fish. Ooh, I know that was gonna be better than this piece. First piece of fish that you had when it's hot. It sat out the grease for a minute before you got to it because you had to get in line to get it. But it's like, ooh, they just brought some more fish out. This fish gonna be fat. I'm gonna have to let me go get me a piece. Then you say, nah, I ain't gonna get it. Then you go, yeah, let me go get it. Baby, let me tell you, that I ain't gonna get it was God. It was God. It wasn't you. It was God telling you no. Baby, that's temptation, okay? That's a prime example of temptation. You see something and you want it. Ooh. You see something and you want it. Yeah, let me tell y'all. That's crazy. So I don't know if I told y'all, but God told me that everybody see it and you're going to be one to get it. I think I told y'all this story. And what I just heard was, with that, I didn't want it. I didn't want to get it. That wasn't temptation for me. Oh my gosh! What God is going to give me is not going to be a temptation because it's going to be straight from Him. Come on, Jesus. Yeah, when I say, this stuff be for me. I be recording myself for me, really. But let's get back on track because, oh my goodness. So, yes, a temptation, it becomes a temptation. How do you know when you're faced with a temptation? Is because when it's something that you want but don't necessarily need. Something that you know you don't need, but you want it so bad. So bad. I hope I answered that question. What do you do? Oh yeah, I did. What you do when you're faced with temptation? Just talk to God. Literally, the only person that can help you. Like, no joke. No joke. at all. He's the only one. He is the answer. Okay? All right. Last question is, when was the last time you were faced with temptation? Who, me? Oh, y'all, in my business. The crazy thing is, I'm the one who came up with the question. Gosh. Why would y'all in my business like that for? Oh my gosh. But whatever. Well, I guess I already told y'all last time I was faced with temptation was over the weekend. And it's so crazy because y'all, I set these things up so good. Made sure. Just dotted all the I's and crossed all the T's. Okay, just know that. That's what I did. I set it up perfectly. Nothing could have went wrong. The only thing that could have went wrong was it not happen. And God was like, girl, I got too much in store for you to do this. No, Jasmine, it's not happening. So let me just give y'all a little background. So I say this is over the weekend, so I'm not going to give you the date. It was Saturday. Okay? So maybe on that Wednesday night before that Saturday, I was laying in the bed. And God told me to, oh, y'all, come on now, whatever, because I still am, okay? God said his exact words. I'm laying in the bed watching TV, and I hear, stay celibate. That's all I hear, stay celibate. So I'm like, okay, God. I heard him. You know how you can hear your child can sit there and ask, can I get an ice cream? You know how you on the phone and you were deep in conversation, and your kid run up and they ask you something, you go, yeah, go ahead. And then 15 minutes go by and you go in there and check on them and they got ice cream, sandwich, and Play-Doh and everything all out in the floor. So you know how you answer them and you listen to them, but you really weren't paying attention to them? Yeah, that's what happened. So I listened to God and I was just like, yeah, okay. Like I brushed it off. We've been honest and we've been transparent. So I brushed it off. I'm like, okay. So Saturday comes around. And like I said, I set this thing up, baby. Real nice, real sweet. It was perfect timing. It just was. I ain't gonna get into details because that ain't what we're doing on here. But yeah, so it was like planned out perfectly. And when I tell y'all, God was like, really, Jason? For real though? He was like, he reminded me, didn't I tell you to stay celibate? And I'm like, yes, sir, you did, but God, I'm gonna do it anyway. Literally what I said. God, I'm gonna do it anyway. So he like, okay, Jason, do you, boo? Go ahead. When I tell y'all that man didn't nothing. So let's celebrate round of applause. Big ups to God for keeping me celibate because I still am, and that's perfectly fine. That's great. Actually, it's amazing. It's great. I'm on a great journey. I'm doing a great thing. You know what I'm saying? But the temptation, y'all, the temptation of just the ideas can become temptations because people turn ideas into reality. Do you hear me? Like, I just can't even fathom how much and how many temptations we are faced with daily. Like, it blows my mind. Like, but God is all I can say because I threw my little pity party. I was messed up and I was sad because the person, we had just stopped communicating through the day, and I'm just like, hold up, we had plans, what's up? So then I was laying in my bed, and I'm just like, I couldn't do nothing but laugh, y'all. I literally could do nothing but laugh because I'm like, this is nobody but God. Like, this is literally God saying no, God blocking it. God like, okay, Jasmine, remember he told me, okay, I was in the kitchen. He was like, really, just what you gonna do? He was like, okay, cool. Okay. Do you want to do it? Do you, boo? And his okay was blocking it. His okay was making, you know, not even letting it happen. And so later that night, like I said, I was laying in the bed and I'm like in the funk and I just started laughing and I was just like, you know, I had to just say, Lord, thank you. Thank you for blocking me because clearly you knew best than I did. And so once I said that, he was like, girl, I got so much planned for you. I can't let this little thing, you know, mess up your path. Like, I said no. And when I say no, I mean no. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy because the Sunday before this Saturday, I was told to be obedient. And it's just like I completely went 100% against what God said. So here's where the conviction come in, baby. We said it, that was Saturday. We sit in church on Sunday. My pastor gets up and he starts talking about transgressions and iniquity and sin. And he broke it down. And y'all, when I tell y'all, on the way to church, me and God had a talk, and I apologized. I was like, God, I'm so sorry. You know, this literally, you literally told me not to, and I did it anyway. You know, I thought that I could make my own decisions, but you showed me, you know, who big y'all, who really is running stuff, and I appreciate you for that. You know, thank you. Get to church. My pastor's breaking down transgressions, iniquities, and sin, and he literally said that they are a transgression is doing it and you know you're not supposed to do it. Iniquity is doing it, no, you're not supposed to do it, but do it anyway. You know, and sin just downright sin. You know what I'm saying? Sin just make God upset. He was like, when was the last time you apologized to God? This is what he said. And I was like, oh my gosh, I just apologized to him before we got here. But my thing is, Lord, if we just had this talk in the car, why you gotta blast me in church birthday? So I had to ask God, you know, like, come on now, God, chill. I got my whooping. But he wasn't letting up, y'all. When I tell y'all, I'm going to say this, but this ain't what I mean. I'm going to break down what I mean. When I say my pastor was snapping on me, I'm talking about snapping, went clean off on me on Sunday. Do you hear me? But it was nobody but God. And I literally was in church. I could do nothing but laugh. Like, it was just so funny to me because of how God would speak to you. Like, and it was plain as day, y'all. So clear. So, yes, that was the last time that I was faced with temptation. And crazy thing is, my devotional this week in my book, I wish I had brought it over here. In my book, it says, can you pass the test? And so you have to write like at the end of it, and it asked me, "Did you pass the test?" And I was like, "I did, but I didn't because I tried to do what I wanted to do, but God made sure that I passed the test, so I wouldn't take some steps back." But I feel like with me not being obedient, I still took maybe two instead of taking 5 steps back. I took 2 steps back, you know. And it's not okay, but it's okay because God, I'm here today. That was last weekend. I'm here today and God gave me another chance to, you know, call it out for what it is. I know my wrongs. I'm not going to sit here and try to act like I'm perfect. Because, baby, one thing is I know and one thing is for sure I ain't. I'm not perfect by any means at all. And I ain't even going to try to be perfect, but I'm going to try to do my best. Saturday was not my best. I give it to you all. It wasn't my best. But I get another chance, okay? I get another chance. So we're going to move on from that. Thank you, Lord, for another chance. Glory. Thank you for real. No joke. Thank you so much, Lord. I'm so grateful for the many chances that you give me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so we are moving on to our next segment. It is called Guess What God Told Me. So I kind of already told y'all what God told me. That's one thing. On here today, I couldn't think of nothing when I was planning my stuff. So I just wrote, move, Lord, send away. Okay? So God sent away. What's something you done told me now? Refresh my memory. I don't know who this for, but You can do all things through Christ. I can do all well. It's for me because that's what he just told me. You can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I don't know what that was about, but that's what he just told me. So I guess I need to hear it. It's been doubt. It's been some doubt lately, on things. But he just told me that I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me, baby. Period. And I wish somebody would say otherwise. All right, moving on. Woe is me. It is time for some words of encouragement. We're going to get this thing popping real quick. Let me throw out some words of encouragement. Trust God, period. Trust God, period. That's it. That's all I got. Trust God, period. He know what he doing. If y'all don't listen to nobody else, I pray to the Lord today that y'all listen to me. Because when I tell y'all, I don't know what I'm doing in this thing called life. And besides trusting the process. That's all I'm doing right now. It's trusting the process. Like, I don't know. I'm not gonna act like I know all the answers to life. Because that ain't the truth. So I'm just gonna let y'all know and tell y'all to trust God, period. Whatever it is, trust God, period. Whatever you're dealing with, period. Trust God, period. Okay? Alright, really, really quick. My camera looks like the battery's about to die, and that's nobody to say because I'm giving my God glory and he ain't getting none, so he's big man. And I don't care. Alright, so here we go. Shameless plug. That was my words of encouragement. It's time for shameless plug, baby. Okay? So today's shameless plug. When I tell y'all, everybody has heard about this man. I love him so much. I thank him so much for everything that he's ever done for me, to me, with me, through me. Come on. If you don't know, now you know. The shameless plug today is nobody but the one and only God. Yeah, so let me tell y'all, shameless plug real quick. Go and get y'all one of these custom jars. I have 2 people that I'm giving custom jars to. I've been having them since Christmas, and I've just been forgetting to give it to them. But I'm going to anoint them and pray over them myself. And give it to them. So, yes, my shameless plug today is God because, y'all, this thing, I think I showed y'all. If y'all go back and look, maybe I can insert a clip of what it used to look like. When I tell you this jar was packed, jam-packed, full to the top with words, concerns, questions, all of that. Yeah, so it's been a year since I started the jar. Well, over a year now since I started the jar. And so the other day, I just decided to go in and, look through it, open up my stuff, see what I was going through. And baby, when I tell y'all, 2023 was heavy, baby, real heavy. I didn't know I was feeling it heavy. Boy, God. Y'all, when I tell y'all all of this, let me go in real quick so y'all can see. Low man, gang, come on, get closer. Come in. Y'all see this thing? This is over 40 things that God has answered, fixed, everything for me. Like, I don't have to worry about none of this at all no more. And I am so grateful. Y'all, let me just show y'all. It's little bitty pieces of paper that I done ripped up, like itty bitty pieces of paper. Now, these are bands that you need to be trying to find. Bands of the Lord. Shameless plug is my good Lord. Because what he do answer all these for me, baby. Quit playing with him. Quit playing with him. You see him. Oh, look at that spread, baby. Y'all know? But real quick, I'm just gonna read a few of these. Just a few. Woo! Just a few. Because it's some stuff in here that I was shook. Here we go. I'm going to read these 30 to y'all. This is just 3 of over 40. Okay, it's probably like over 50. Honestly, honestly, that God just removed. I ain't gotta worry about no more. Nothing. All right. So this first one says self sabotage. Okay. Yeah, I probably can see it. Whatever. It says self sabotage, y'all. 2023. I was. I'm not gonna say I was in a lot of relationships. I was in whatever, and not even with relationships though. It was more than with relationships. Like when I say I self sabotage myself so much in 2023, like I could be so much further along. Like I was getting away of me. Me was getting in the way of me, and that's all it is to it. And when I tell y'all, I don't feel like I do this at all anymore. At all with my relationship. My relationship with God has gotten better and stronger, and we've gotten closer. I don't have to worry about self sabotaging anymore. Like I don't. I might try to, but I instantly once I feel myself doing it, I instantly call it out for what it is. I call it out, call myself out. We fix it. We work on it, and it ain't that no more. Another one says everything bottled up in me. Baby, when I tell you I feel empty but filled at the same time. I'm empty with all these worries that's all over the floor. I'm empty with Lord, all these spirits that was attached to this paper that I was feeling when I felt it, and they gone. I feel fine with touching the paper. You know what I'm saying? Like I always ask God that there is no lingering spirits, in the house. These paper things hold spirits, y'all. So if it's something that every time you look at it, just make you feel heavy, you need to get rid of it. Okay? Because items hold spirits. It's so true. It's so true. And the last one was my finances, y'all. When I tell y'all, I sold so much into so many people last year. Like I've never ever been one to even pay offering in church. Never. I always pay my tithes, but I never been one to pay offering. And last year I started paying offering, and this year I've been starting to get seeds, like seeds getting sold into me. My finances took a major increase on last year, towards the end of last year. Towards the end of last year. And I'm just so grateful, y'all. Like I was struggling real bad at the beginning of 2023. But it's 2024, baby. And by the end of 2023, baby, I have put this stuff up in there, and God turned it around for my good because I love Him. You're so yes, that's my shameless plug today. Tap into Him. He's free. Let me just give y'all a run through. Y'all can contact Him just by saying His name. You don't get charged to call Him. He's free. You can reach Him all over the world. Did I say He's free? And then the good thing about it, knowing this guy tapping into this plug, is I had put this on Facebook, and I think some people took it the wrong way. And what I said was, God will pay you for His services. And what I meant by it was, God gave me that pay increase. God gave me an increase in my pay. God gave me an increase in everything, like me not having to worry about struggling no more. He paid me. He sent me students to my tutoring business. Like he sent me all of this just because I choose to follow Him, just because I choose to talk to Him every day, just because I choose to acknowledge Him every day. Like that's what I meant when I said He will pay you for His services. Like He blessed me. And His blessing is a whole payment to me. Baby, all I did, I came to the man for free. And He started just overflowing. You know what I'm saying? Like I told y'all this last year too, that I was told for months, I've been getting told, God has been telling me, overflowing abundance. I'm still waiting on it. But I'm not rushing God by any means because His timing is the perfect timing. And yeah, so y'all tap into this shameless plug. I'll leave all the details on the end because, baby, just like I do everybody else, I'm gonna do it for God. You hear me? Period. I'm gonna make a whole fly for the Lord. Do you hear me? Stay tuned. Thank y'all so much for tapping in. Not only with me, but tapping in with me to the source. Tapping into the source with me today. And I just thank y'all so much. I love y'all. I hope if you can't tell, come here, girl. Stop that. Let go. Turn them loose. I love y'all. If I could give this heart to everyone that I love, I would, because I love you all. Just thank y'all so much for the support. Thank y'all for tapping in, and I will see y'all next week, baby. And next week we will have a special guest that you don't want to miss. Topic is gonna be on fire. It's gonna be lit. So y'all come on, tap in, and yeah, thank y'all. See y'all later.